Here we are.
Yeah.
We're back.
How the hell did we get here?
You walked over up the street.
I did that.
And then I was sitting here. That's how we got here.
And we pushed go.
And Shaq lives here. So that's where we are. And now I'm blocking you. But here we are.
Here we are.
And we're back, and the show is back. And we have to give a bunch of announcements that we have to make today because, unfortunately, there's been some changes to my tour. But that's what happens when there's problems and things that are going on in the world. This is Shackelton The Wonder Dog. As you all know, I'm Hotz, and that's my good friend Chaz. And this is our show, our shitty dumb show that we brought back because there's interest in it. Yes, I know.
Because we're shitty and dumb.
We're shitty and we're dumb. And that's Shannon. Here she is. That's Shannon, and she's also here, and she's got her mask on, and she's got the official Jeremy Hotz mask on right now. Coronavirus says. Now, a lot of people, let me just get rid of Shaq for a second here, and then put him down. A lot of people are wondering why the shows are being moved, and I think we can all, we know the reason why this is happening, and it's because I've had to have an emergency facelift. And I think we can all agree that my nose has always been a little on the small side. And I really wanted the people in the back row to be able to see it. So they did a really great job. The surgeon did. Here's the before and the after, as you can see. I'm much a better looking man now. And what we're going to do is... oh,
wait, you already had the facelift?
I've had the facelift.
Oh, yeah, you look great.
It's a little tender.
You look great.
My nose is a little tender, and I don't.
Sorry, you got to bring that back. That was way too fast. We didn't see that before and after. Can you? Did I see that correctly?
Oh, really? You didn't see the before and the after, Doug? Oh, here it is. There it is. Before and after. You can see on the left is before, and then after. It looks much better. So now we got that, and so I just want to let you know that no shows are going to be canceled on this tour that I'm doing. Some of them are being moved, but no shows are being canceled, and I'm still going to. On January 14th, I'm going to play Sherwood Park in Alberta, in Edmonton. That's the only show from my entire tour that stuck to the date. I have total respect for them or not.
Edmonton, Alberta. That's a name that has two guys' names in the name.
Is Alberta a guy's name?
Oh, no, actually, Alberta.
It's a woman's. Alberta's a woman's name, actually.
It's Eddie and Albert.
Eddie Albert.
Eddie Albert.
The guy from
Green Acres.
Green Acres, yes. The old man with the white hair, and then the wife that was Hungarian, maybe?
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yeah. She was in one of the worst movies ever of all time. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Have you ever seen it?
No, but you know what? It's a good thing he did. Because you don't need Martians ruining Christmas. No. What kind of intergalactic craziness would that be on the holidays?
A lot of people don't know this, but the Grinch was a Martian.
Yes.
Look at him.
Yes. You know who his cousin was?
The dog, the little dog?
Gazoo from the Flintstones.
I hated the Great Gazoo. I thought that ruined the Flintstones. The Great Gazoo ruined the Flintstones. Chaz, it was a really good show, and then they brought a guy in from the future.
Yeah, that was a shark jumper.
That was the end of the series. That was like when on Get Smart, when he married 99.
Yes.
End of the show.
Yes.
You don't do that,
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, so that's what kills show. Any kind of relationship kills show. Like if me and you were to get married, this show is finished.
Could you imagine what was going on in the Flintstones writers' room when they came up with that idea? Like, I'm bored with Bedrock.
Yeah,
Let's get an alien.
I mean, I'm telling you, a writer must have gone, look, the show's over anyway, so let's just do this.
Let's just ruin it. Let's just crash and burn it as hard as we can by writing in a little green alien in the prehistoric times.
All right, so let me move ahead here. This is not a full show today. Just letting you know that we're just doing this to give you the information. As you can see, the Halifax, all the Maritime dates have been moved. Only 2 months though, and they're all in the same theater. So what you got to do is, you can get your money back if you want. But then when I come back, you're going to have to get tickets again. So I would hold on to them. And the reason why you want to do that is you won't lose your seat. You stay in the same seat. I'm doing the same theater in 2 months anyway. So that's what I would say to do, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you hear my scratchy voice. Let me tell you what that's from, folks. I went and got the booster, Chaz.
You got the booster.
I got the booster. So I've had the 2 shots and then the booster.
Right.
The booster screwed me up like you wouldn't believe. The booster is no joke. The booster put me on my ass for 3 days, gave me laryngitis. This is from them trying not to give me the coronavirus. They've given me laryngitis.
Laryngitis virus.
The laryngitis virus.
Well, now that I know you've had the booster, I can take my mask off.
Yes, I'm completely inoculated and ready to go to Edmonton in a terrible time of year where it's probably going to be snowing indoors, for Christ's sakes.
I don't want to say it's cold in Edmonton.
But it's cold.
But it's cold.
Now I got to call Susan Thompson because we're doing, Susan's opening for me on the tour, and I got to call Susan Thompson because I have to let her know that the gig on the 14th is on in Sherwood Park. So let me call Susan.
Better Sherwood Park than Sherwood Forest.
Oh God, Chaz, where do you come up with these great
lines? I'm quick, baby. I'm quick.
Okay, how do we get Susan on here now? There she is. Hi, Sue.
Hey, how are you?
Are you looking forward? February 14th, the only show that we're doing on time is Sherwood Park in Alberta. So you're going to be opening for me. I'm very excited. You must be too.
Woo. That's exciting, but I took other work. You guys told me it wasn't happening.
So no, I didn't say that. I said we're waiting to hear.
Oh, shit.
So you took another gig?
Okay, I got to make some phone calls. I got to cancel some shit then.
What are you talking about? You get what's bigger than this? This is a giant thing. What do you mean?
I need it. Mama's got to pay rent. So okay, so Friday the 14th, we're on with Sherwood Park?
That's what we're going to do. That was the plan.
The mayor, I used to date him anyway. It's fine. We'll get it worked out. He owes me some favors. We'll get it done. I'll be there. I will be there.
Just cancel the other gigs so you can be available for me and do my gig. And don't wear the dog collar. My fans aren't going to like that at all.
They'll confuse her with Shaq.
Yeah.
I'll be there, I promise.
Oh, you better. Jesus. Okay, bye.
You can't do an hour and a half?
No, I'm not doing no hour and a half. You be there. Good Lord.
Okay.
What the hell? I don't know. Everyone's got something else to do.
All right, I'll be there. I got it. We're good.
Bye.
Get my flight from Jody. We'll get this done. We'll be there, Sherwood Park. We got you.
Okay, you have a good, and we're looking forward to it. And you do the best you possibly can because she's a really good comic. She's from Vancouver, British Columbia, where I don't think it ever stops raining. I don't think they've ever had a day of sun. No. But they live there because they like the cold and the wet and the gross.
True.
Yeah, they also have the Canucks.
The Vancouver Canucks are a terrible hockey team.
Terrible.
We have a horrible hockey team.
You're a horrible hockey team. The Leafs are a bad team too. They lost last night, whatever. But we got to move on here. So let's get out. Oh, Jeremy Hotz and Shax, please say hi to me. I'm in Perth, Australia. Oh, good. Look at that. She's in Perth, Australia. Look at that.
All right.
She's in Australia, just spying on our show from Australia. Right? What a weirdo. Who does that? Kind of voyeurs live in Australia?
Aussies.
Wow, man. Aren't they all criminals or something? Didn't they come from didn't England go get out of here?
Yeah, wasn't it originally just like a criminal island?
I think it was.
They shipped people off to for,
That's a great name for a show, Criminal Island.
Criminal Island.
I like the sound of that. All right, Sue, get out of here. We'll see you soon, eh? We love you.
All right, I got to go change my flights. I'll see you Friday.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay. There she is. That's Sue. We're going to bring on now a guy. I wanted to tell you this. This is our main guest on the show today. This is a friend of mine that I met through another friend of mine that I don't particularly like. So I don't talk to that other person, but I talk to this guy because he's a connection. His name is Dave Warren.
They don't like you either.
They don't like me. Dave Warren, and he doesn't just look like an animated character. He's an animation guy. That's what he does. Dave wrote.
Wow, look at Chaz stood up for me.
Yeah, Chaz stood up for you. Dave was on The Simpsons for many, many years. The Simpsons movies as well. He did Pinky and the Brain. He did a whole bunch of really good cartoons that you guys have seen. And the reason why we want him is because Dave, look at our back wall. It's really shitty. Dave. We got one green slime poster, and then we got a reflection from the studio lights coming off of it. So what we were thinking was, because you're so talented as an artist, maybe you could draw some cool shit on the back wall.
Okay. I was just eavesdropping on this last conversation and went Criminal Island. I think there's a theme building there.
Criminal Island. I like the sound of that.
These are bars.
something about a penal colony seems to fit you, Jeremy. I'm not quite sure why.
You know, we were talking, Dave, and I want to tell you something about this. And this is really interesting. We were talking about this, and Dave is an animated guy. But when Dave was young, right, we were talking about this because if I had Dave's talent, like I would just draw all the time,
Right.
but I would draw pornography
Sure.
if I knew how to do it. So I asked Dave, and he said when he was a kid, that's how he started. That's how he learned to be an artist. He started by drawing pornography. Tell them the story.
Well, so, I did have a brief
put you on the spot, but I'm putting you on the spot.
Truth be told, I did have a brief stint at Hustler magazine, so those fantasies were fulfilled.
And for you people who don't remember Hustler, that was the classy men's magazine.
Exactly.
Yeah, not like a smutty play.
The story I was telling you was as a child, like I had a crush on Marsha Brady. And so
Marsha from the Brady Bunch.
Yes, Marsha.
Yeah.
And I was too young to know the difference between male and female plumbing, and so I drew my fantasy Marsha, but she had a penis. And
So Dave was ahead of his time, folks.
and so my parents discovered it and really decided something was wrong with me at that moment. And
That's hysterical. You had to have a conversation with your parents about the hermaphrodite you drew.
Oh, good Lord, you have no idea what it's like to be 5 and be sat down at the dining room table with your picture of naked Marsha with a penis and have your father chastise you and say, "What's wrong with you?"
Let me tell you something. When he started, like he used to work at the Paramount lot, Chaz, before he became an actor and shit, he was good friends with Skippy from Family Ties.
Oh,
remember that guy? What's his
yeah.
name?
Mark Price.
Mark Price is his name. He's a good buddy of Chaz's because he was a security guard on the lot when they were shooting Family Ties. Yeah. Funny story, man. Really?
Didn't he end up doing porn? Isn't there a porn connection there?
Did not do porn. Watches a lot of porn, but did not.
Oh, you mean make a sex tape?
Yeah, like Screech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made a sex tape, but it was out of focus.
Was this before or after the surgery?
No, this is after. I had 2 things done, Dave.
So both are matching in size? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. I had a little bow tie installed down there.
Awesome.
Classing it up a bit, buddy. You know what I mean? You got to class it up. So you worked on this Pinky and the Brain show, right?
I did. Yes, I did.
Which was great. And you also worked on Animaniacs, right?
I did. Yes.
And you also worked on Dilbert, which I never knew was an actual cartoon show. I thought Dilbert was a comic strip only. I had no idea.
As most people did. I think there was probably maybe 4 viewers. But it was a wonderful time at Sony Animation. And all I can say is, the title sequence got nominated for an Emmy. So,
Nice.
How boring is it working on like an animated show? Is it boring when you have to draw the stuff over and over again? Is that like boring? Or is
I'll tell you what, the Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs, those days at Warner Brothers were like the golden years because we were still throwbacks to the old school, 3-hour martini lunch and like we were still subscribed to that, it was before the world we live in today, right? So the Warner Brothers folks, we had a great time. Simpsons is like family. Sony was a different experience. When I was at Sony, there were too many animators in the room, so they decided they were going to move us into a warehouse, and it was where they stored the wheel from Wheel of the Fortune and a bunch of game show shit. Yeah. And so they emptied all this stuff out and they just filled it with animation tables, right? Yeah. And literally like a sea of them, but no AC, and it's in the middle of the summer in Culver City, and it's about 100 and...
yeah, that is a little sweatshop.
That should be happening in China.
Yeah.
So everybody's sweating so much that our sweat is dripping down. This is before computers. Our sweat's dripping down on our paper and ruining the drawings. So they're like, okay, we got to do something about this. So they bring in these fucking aircraft fans, like the shit they use, like at the airport to cool off massive spaces.
Yeah, the giant immigration fan. I know what you're
saying.
Yes.
Yeah. And the minute they turn them on, everybody's drawings go whoosh, like to the back of the room.
Look at this. They treat animators like comics. Shit. They treat you like shit too.
They treat extras better than comics.
Comics get treated better than animators, and that's saying a little.
That's not saying a lot, Dave.
Have you ever had a relationship with like an animator just because you've been stuck in the same room with her for so long that you eventually had a relationship?
With an animator?
Yeah.
Animation's like punk rock. It doesn't really like the hot chicks don't gravitate towards animation.
Did you ever date a woman and you had to like go home and just draw her to be better looking so that when you were
okay, so
this is look really weird.
Here's the two rules of doing a caricature, right? Women, you always make them thinner with bigger breasts. And men, give them a little bit more hair, because a guy will come back and go like, "I've got more hair than that. What the fuck?" Right? And a woman, it's like if you always make her a little bit nicer, well, that's works to your favor.
What should we put on the back wall here, Dave? What kind of thing? Because I was thinking maybe some things from my act, some pieces of scenes or some shit like that. I don't know really what to do. I guess one day you'll decide. I don't know. I don't know what we put back there.
You know what? I was thinking about it. And I was going, we could do like moments from your career, but I was also thinking it might be funny.
Good ones.
But I kind of like the whole, you, Shaq, like are kind of like a couple. So I like that visual. Chaz being your shadow, I'm kind of digging that, especially with the pork pie hat. There's like something going on.
Pork pie hat. That's amazing. Why don't you put a pig on Chaz's head holding a pie?
I'm not even sure if that's is that a Canadian thing? Because I got to tell you, my buddy Rob Davies, and I hope he's listening right now, is one of the greatest animators ever. Worked with him on Pinky and the Brain. We're still great friends. And that's his doppelganger. And you both wear that same fucking hat. I can't believe it. I was like, he's got to be from Vancouver.
Well, maybe they just look like shit without the hat. You ever think of that? And seriously, they need it.
For what it's worth, the hat is Dobbs, New York. So ask your buddy where he gets his hats.
Is that a good place or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at him dropping culture.
Well, there's famous hat shops in 2021. That's 22.
Yeah, but
dude,
this hat is like 1960.
I'm so glad you said culture. Like, that's why I popped in, because I'm thinking if you're going to emphasize anything, and, I am kind of a woman of color, so can we actually minimize a few things?
No, yeah. You got to make it, So there you go.
I want to talk about Shann's whole, Weezer collection, too. She's got a Weezer ring on, and, I saw the whole...
No, that's not Weezer, buddy. No, let me tell you what that is. These.
See, look, there's a Weezer ring.
Show the tattoo. That's Wonder Woman, Dave.
Oh,
that is Wonder Woman. That's the Linda Carter version of Wonder Woman. Yeah. You drew her with bigger breasts too, didn't you?
Right, there you go.
I pictured her with bigger breasts.
There you go. Look at her, right? And tell the story about the tattoo, Shann. That it's not just you, right?
Yeah, that actually, it's actually credit to my daughter. My daughter is in her 20s, and she said, "Mom, I want to treat you to a tattoo." So she actually has a matching tattoo. She did this kind of similar design for us, like that. And then so she has the same one. And then when you put it upside down, it actually is like the initial of our last name. So it's to honor. It's to honor my mom, and it's I guess they call it a dedication tattoo or something.
Dedication tattoo. Doesn't it hurt to get it put there? Why would anyone get a tattoo? That seems to be an extremely painful place to get a tattoo. I wouldn't do that. What is that?
Oh,
why there? Why
look, he has one there.
Not hurt?
This was 19 years old. drunk, did it myself.
You
What's
did
that,
that
a
needle and
jailhouse
thread.
tattoo?
Oh my God.
Huh?
What is that, a jailhouse tattoo?
It is. It is.
Cigarette ashes and water with like a steering wheel?
Oh, Chaz, you've been around, my friend. You've been
No,
around.
he's been to jail, Dave.
I did a movie that takes place in
Yeah, sure.
I thought I recognized him.
Yeah.
Chino, 1987, right?
Right.
Hey, so wait a minute. Let's talk about this wall.
Yeah.
So here's a thought. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Just popped up on the screen.
Well, they don't know what you should do yet, but they'll send us suggestions later, and we'll look. I think scenes from me and things that I've said in the past. Maybe I don't know. It should be all four of us. I don't know. What else? I don't know.
Well, let's see what do the Jeremy Hotz fans think? Like that's what it's all
Make a
about.
superhero wall. Len McBride says make a superhero wall, but I'm not really a superhero.
God.
I don't know what to put up there. I really don't.
Well, you are in Perth.
We could do characters from Hotz, maybe characters from some of the posters.
Yeah, but they're not part of, I like the act stuff. If we could do scenes from the act. I don't know what to do.
Maybe
Really.
scenes from the show. Maybe we could pull stills from the show and put scenes from the show up.
That's not a bad idea.
I think maybe what you do is open it up in some sort of a contest, and you pick a super fan, and we incorporate a super fan into the mural, right? But they've got to do something outrageous that qualifies them for this.
Like jump a motorcycle over 13 Greyhound buses.
No, someone said stuff from the show, like you and Shaq, Rocket Robin Hood and shit. That sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, how about you make us what do you know what a cherub is? Those flying babies?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, make us naked flying babies.
Yes.
And all the characters from the show. That's what it should
As
be.
cherubs.
Yeah, cherubs, naked flying babies. I think that's what we do. But is that
Everything in my career has led up to this moment.
Will someone get offended with that? Will somebody go, "Hey, those are babies. I'm not watching this shit." Seriously.
Well, Nirvana just won their lawsuit, so that's all I'm going to say is that.
Listen, bottom line is it's comedy, so I think flying babies is a good idea.
I think flying babies is always funny.
Yeah. What is a cherub exactly? No one really knows, and what they're doing there. No one knows.
It's not quite like isn't the cherub like the Valentine guy that shoots the arrow, like that little flying guy?
I'm not sure. If
They were those creepy things my mother brought out, like on holidays, these ceramic things that she would put up, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those things. Yeah.
Jews didn't have them.
No, because
we didn't
they're
have
angels.
ducks and ceramic-y things in our house.
Yeah, unless you got the tea that came with the little porcelain things in it. What was that? One of the teas had old ladies collected, and me collected those little porcelain figures. Shut up! I love those. Fuck you guys. Those are great. Hell with you. Shut up. Quit laughing. Get off my show.
Are we still on?
I don't know.
Okay, so let me tell you this. You don't know this because Dave's going to paint the back wall, and he's going to get that all done. Dave's going to come back on the show later when the whole thing is done, when we're hooked up on the radio show. Don't know if you know this, but we're going to Sirius XM. Dave, I didn't say anything about it. In a little while, we're shooting a radio show that's going to be a weekly called The Hilarious House of Hotz, and that's going to start next, I think in about a month or something like that. It depends. Now that they've delayed my tour a little bit, I have more time, so it'll probably be on sooner than later, and we'd like you to come back and talk about that too. So do the live show again and do the radio show.
Absolutely, and I just, as long as Shannon will color correct my image, because for some reason I'm appearing like quite Native American in this shot.
Yeah,
So
you just got back from Cabo.
Yeah, you look really
You're
red.
really healthy.
You look like you have incredibly high blood pressure.
Right?
yeah.
or a niacin addiction.
No one told me not to have 3 glasses of beet juice before the taping today. I had no idea.
Beef juice?
What's juice?
Beet, not beef juice. Beef juice is what happens in hip hop battles. No beets.
I love the way I just get a call in the middle of the show. I don't even care.
Oh, that was my sister calling. I'm so sorry. She was offended.
Oh, that was my phone she was calling on, by the way.
Oh,
Great, Davey. So and thanks for stopping by and telling us all about Simpsons and stuff like that. And we got a legitimate artist to come on the show and do like our back wall, which is really good. So we're happy about that. So it gives our show a little bit more color. And we really got tired of the shine. You see the shine?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fucking, you know what? And then I looked into it, and you can get like plexiglass. And if you put plexiglass up, it doesn't give it shine.
There's a spray they use on movie sets that dulls the glass so it doesn't bounce back light reflection.
Well, what? No one ever gave me that.
They
so
spray it on
where
the
have you been?
glass on the
Why
set.
didn't you give me that? Why didn't somebody just send me a bottle of that? Nobody did, so therefore it's still shine. And now I got to get Dave to paint the back wall.
Exactly.
well, look at. If you find a legitimate artist, let me know. But in lieu of that, I'm available.
In lieu of that, we can use the porn drawing guy.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, don't draw the babies naked, because even the women will have penises, Dave.
And
So-
don't make them trannies.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. We're all inclusive here. It's 2022. I'm thinking I'm going to bring back Marsha Brady for the wall.
No, I don't want to do that.
Maureen
Yeah, I'm thinking Maureen McCormick deserves a tribute at this stage in her career, because look at those Bradys are going to start dropping, and it's time. Like we got to tee this up while the timing is right. I think Marsha.
Did Alice die?
I don't know.
Davis has passed on.
See, there you go.
Who did?
The maid, Alice.
Oh,
She's dead.
all I can remember is that.
The one that dated the butcher.
Yeah, Sam the Butcher bringing Alice the
All
beef.
of the family is Archie's friend. He was, remember?
Of course.
Same
Yes.
He played Barney.
Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, on All in the Family.
All right,
Hey, and
we gotta
shout
go.
out to Eddie Albert from earlier, by the way.
All right, we got to go, Dave. I got one more thing to do, and I'm running behind schedule. I got to phone the stalker, because the radio show, now that we're going to do, wants the stalker character on the show. So I'm going to call her and ask her if she can help us out.
I think I have a restraining order against her, but thank you very much. It's a pleasure, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Take care, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Take
Thanks
care,
for coming.
Chaz. Pleasure, man.
Thanks for doing a show. We love you.
I love you too, brother.
That's Dave Warren. He did our show. He's the greatest guy. Now, let me tell you something else. Like I said, I got to call the stalker, Shann, because the radio guy, the producer of the radio show, said that they want the stalker on the show because they think it legitimizes the show and makes me look like more of a celebrity. So that's what we're gonna do. I got a stalker of myself.
Can I show our merch first?
Oh yeah, you can show the merch, but I just want to tell the people quickly that I got a stalker
Absolutely.
to stalk the stalker to get her number. That's how I did that. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. Now we have merch that we're selling at the theaters, right? We're also, we want to tell you something too. Shannon came up with this card. Tell them about the card, the QR code card.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. We are going to, so basically, we're kind of not sure how social media goes. So even if you're on the website and you've got the newsletters and stuff, that's really great. But we're really building the Instagram and the YouTube as well. So we really want you, please, if you can, to go to Instagram and sign up. And Jeremy, as much as he's giving me credit, it's his idea in terms of being able to offer a contest as well. So we're going to need everybody, once you've gone to the concert, look for the postcards that are going to be on your seats. And then you can go ahead and you can enter the contest. And basically, we just have these really cool cards. Now, for security reasons, I wanted to upload them, but I didn't, just because the QR code is there. So I'm just going to show you. Here's what an idea of the card is going to look like. Excuse the quality that it's not on the screen, but again, for security, because we want you to be at the shows to be able to post it. So
see, the QR code will work. If she shows the QR code right now and you hold your phone up to it, it will work. That's why she can't show the code.
And you can order a beer.
And you can, yeah. So what happens with the QR code is when you come to the show, what happens is, because of the merch we have, we pick someone who has done the QR code with their phone, and they will win all the merch, everything.
Yeah.
One of everything. And
there's more, because you can get one of these amazing shirts that we created. So we actually have them tour specific. So we've got them for the back. So they're different from those prizes we were offering before.
Totally different.
So yeah, so they're different, the front and the back. Quickly.
They're branded now. We're all good. We got
these. canvas bags, and
Those are the best. Everybody likes the bags. Everybody
Yeah.
goes, when are you going to put the bags on sale on the store? And after we do the thing, we're doing this first. And then, of course,
Yes.
the masks are the most sought after
Yeah.
thing because it's such a unique mask. And we
Yes.
made the expensive ones is what we did.
Yeah. So if you missed our show where we went on a couple of weeks ago and we said, hey guys, just about the shore updates. So you asked, we listened. Now we've got the special,
The good ones.
the special bikini mask. It's got the pocket, so you can filter whatever that you need to.
Yeah, you can hide a little dope in there.
Yeah, we tried to keep the costs low.
Very little.
Everything is going to be even keel in terms of the pricing. So, and then we'll make it available on the shop if you can't get out to the show. And then these are my favorites.
She loves those green fucking things. Yeah.
You let me have creative control, so I had a lot of fun spending your money. I
have an ex-wife that said the same thing.
That's why you're ex. So anyway, so that's what we got going on. So, be able to be there through the Ontario shows. You'll see me. We'll be able to, I'll be supporting you and selling the merch as well.
Yeah, you're the best. I love you. You're the greatest.
My character will be there. And then, so you got to enter to win though, to get all of the merch on the QR code. Okay? That's
great. There it is. Now they know. Let's call, let me get that number that I got. Call that number that I gave you for the stalker, and then I'll get her on board, and then we're done.
Happy New Year, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Shann. She's great, isn't she? She takes care of us completely.
There you go. You could Google stalkers now.
What's that?
You Google stalkers LA, and you can find stalkers.
Oh, she's not answering. Look. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, hi.
Whoa.
How are you? Hi.
Hello.
Hi, stalker.
Hello.
I'm Jeremy. Remember me?
Hold on a second. Bosco. Hello?
Yeah, I need you to, I know this is a little weird. You usually are interrupting my show, but we've been off for a little while. So I need you to.
Jeremy?
Yeah, it's me. It's me. I need you to stalk the new radio show because Sirius XM wants you to be a stalker because they feel that it legitimizes me as a celebrity. So could you please stalk the hilarious House of Hotz on Sirius XM?
I don't really stalk you anymore because I want more legitimate, famous people to stalk.
Yeah, just do me this
hold
favor.
on a second.
And just do me this favor and just stalk me.
Do you guys know where just a minute. Where's Brad Cooper going to be? Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, okay.
Can you buy me a new phone if I do it?
What?
Can you get me a new phone if I stalk you?
Yes, I'll buy you.
I need a new phone.
I'll get you the next version up from that one. Yeah, I get you another phone. Yeah. Will you do it?
I'll be there.
Will you please do it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'll see you in Alberta.
Okay. No, not Alberta. I don't want you to go to Alberta. Just stalk the radio show. I don't want to see you in Alberta. Okay?
I'll see you at both.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, love you.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I'm afraid right now. So you know what I'm doing right now? I am running. Okay. I am running to Alberta right now. Okay. I'm running to Alberta to get out of here in case she finds me here. I'm going to Alberta and then I'm going to be moving around. All right. You guys look after yourselves. We'll be back soon. I'll see you once again. Let me just say, what's the name of the gig we're going to again? Where are we going? Sherwood Park?
Sherwood Park.
Thank you so much, Sherwood Park, for keeping this gig and everything, because you're the only city that did that. And I will never forget this. I will always go to Sherwood Park as long as it remains in Canada. Shacky, come and say goodbye, buddy. You want to come and say goodbye to the people? He doesn't want to.
He's
not coming. He's sleeping in his bed. And
He's
not
in bed.
coming. I got to go to the Improv tonight. You say goodbye to everyone.
All right, everybody.
We'll see you. Bye.
Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll be back when we'll be back. Just keep your eyes out for us. I don't know, a month, 2 months, a week. If they lock us down, we'll see you on Wednesday. I'm Chaz. You know how to find me, richardchasser.com, everybody. Thanks to all the guests, and we'll see you soon.